MP, you're about to go off. Over here, over here.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the...
Coming up next, the Lakers.
They say revenge is a...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, BA, this is high level. You talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself, but for his team as well. It demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw a lot of attention to try to disprove MP and try to invalidate his ability. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Scoot Henderson. Holmgren is out there with Henderson. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Goodwin in at center. Now let's send it down to... Wizards trail by 8. Jeremy Sohan out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thunder in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now. Inside, here's Walton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Davis. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Washington's ball. Here's Thunder, covered by Milton. Rejected by Holmgren.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Wells, the pass to Milton. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Henderson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Wells, the pass to Davis. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Wells. 5 points in the game. Pass to Walton. Here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. And he can't get that one. Good D by Duren. Here's Carrington. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Carrington's got 6 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Wizards in 5th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Wells, the pass to Walton. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Scoot Henderson. So it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a...
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Constant.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at the Wizards, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we hope. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree, it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Goodwin. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. And the Lakers lead by 6. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Holmgren is out there with Henderson. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Goodwin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Henderson, the pass to Henderson. And 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal.
Second team foul is confirmed. At the line for the Lakers.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
He's checked in for Henderson. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the free throw, no good. But Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Sarr to stop the run. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
From deep, here's Doncic. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And he's going for the oop here. Duran with a steal. Here's Thunder. And he caps off the break with a monster slam. And last season for MP, making all defense second team. The recognition coming for his play at that end of the floor, Grant.
Yeah, that's serious business. A top 10 defender in the league. The voters acknowledging his commitment to locking it down. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Stripped away. And he converts the layup. Thunder's got 11. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. Got to wrap up the short 2-game road trip. And it's Holmgren missing. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Carrington. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Holmgren with it. Outside Davis. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Into the lane. The shot by Thunder, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here's Holmgren. He's got 10. Here's Thunder. Here's Sarr. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Thunder. 11 points in the game. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. They've got numbers. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic! Counted! And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Henderson. The Wizards making a switch here. Sohan's checked in.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 17.
Outside Davis. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
You have to be willing to work and have to have an understanding of where shots are coming off the rim. Check Holmgren, Johnny on the spot.
That one falls.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Henderson, the pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Washington with a rebound. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thunder. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. Thunder's got 18. And of course, MP is the reigning MVP. So there might be a target on his back this season, Graham.
Well, guys always bring their A games against the best players and teams. MP is going to get a lot of attention this year, but he's got the talent and mental fortitude to deal with it.
Here's Sohan. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Count that one. Holmgren's got 6 here in the quarter.
Sometimes you've got to display body control when you're playing out of pick and roll. Chet Holmgren does exactly that.
Here's Thunder, defended by Henderson. Over to the wing. Sohan, the pass to Thunder. 6 to shoot. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Thunder, defended by Henderson. Here's Thunder.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Duren with a screen on Henderson. Thunder, the pass to Duren. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Duren's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Right side Davis. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
That's the
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up.